Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. When we left off last time, we had found Arnstein's widow, delivered his final message. She was not comforted by it, and we met the mole, the very last of the banda. But we did get her agreement to furnish us with weapons, so let's now go meet up with Bip and infiltrate a meeting. Actually, is there anything else to say? Oh, I can't run on the stairs. It forces me to walk here, so a little bit slow. But I just want to see, is there any other conversation to be had?
Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect.
Well, some of it, too, could be, since she is the last of her people might be willing to help her out as much as they can. I mean, she's in a very terrible situation. And some of them, other magicals, have to be looking at her and feeling like she's very representative of the fate that they face if they can't throw the Azadi out of their lands, right?
Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment.
Yeah.
What did they do to her?
I mean, she already told us they killed all of her people. I don't know. That's the kind of thing that it would take a lot to overcome. I think it's a bit too much to hope that we can befriend her. Well, maybe we could possibly, if we help her out and show her understanding, then potentially we could reach a point where instead of her hating all Azadi, maybe she just hates some of the Azadi. She could potentially decide, not all of them are evil, just part of them. But, I mean, she's going to hate some of them forever. They slaughtered her people. There's no way around that.
She's a magical, and she obviously harbors no love for my people, or for humanity in general. So why isn't she with the rebels?
Well, we're going to ask her, but I would guess that it could be in part because she doesn't care that much about humanity in general. She might feel that this is a humanity-based problem, right? That the Azadi even came here in the first place. And so humanity fighting humanity, because there's humanity on the rebel side as well. She might feel like, let them duke it out among themselves, whatever. But also, she might be feeling a little bit broken. They killed all her people. Let's see what she says.
Why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before. How they look down on us, call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda, like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance. But resistance fight Azadi, fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine. And I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
It's a very reasonable position. Honestly, I mean, if you try to imagine yourself in her position, I know that there's a lot of people who talk about the worth of forgiveness and leaving hatred and grudges behind, but I just kind of feel like in her situation, where you're the last one, there's no hope of new ones. I don't know. I might just hang on to my grudges and my hatreds. Usually I'm all about, you gotta keep building and you gotta keep trying even if it seems hopeless and doing your best. But that's because generally there is at least a bit of hope. Like, you think about like in a zombie apocalypse scenario, right? There is still hope. It would be much harder to live, but there is hope. But for her, she's the last of her people. She seems very old. I'm assuming that she's beyond the age to bear any children. And who would there be to bear children with? So, I mean, she really is the end. There isn't necessarily, I don't know, maybe there is hope. But it'd be a more desperate kind of hope. I don't know, I think because I do tend to hold on to a bit of hope. Maybe if I were her, I think what I would do is, instead of hanging out in Marcuria, I think I would venture out into the world and try to seek out if there are any other banda who managed to survive, if they're hiding somewhere, and try and reconnect and gather up any of those remaining bits. Yeah, I guess there is still hope. I don't know. I was almost feeling like maybe her situation is completely dire and she could give up, but no, I think she could still try. I don't know that she's gonna. I don't think it's realistic necessarily to think that she would. She's suffered a huge loss, but I do think even in that situation I could find something to fight on for. Anyhow, let's ask her
Hard to believe
about
that such
herself.
a little thing can command dozens of men and such fear and respect. I hear you run the Marcurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in Burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in Burrow. Underground. Underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so small.
Physical stature has nothing to do with it,
like
Kian.
Big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere. In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in mouth.
She brings up kind of a cool point there, though, right? I mean, obviously, there's more important things than just physical strength, but really, in Kian's life, mostly it has been about physical strength, right? He's been an assassin. He's the apostle. Like, most of what he's done has been being a warrior, and it's very physically based. He hasn't had to...
Whenever she mentions my people, there's hatred and resentment. What did they do to her?
I mean, she already told us, so this is kind of a stupid question, but I want to see what she's going to say anyhow. I don't like leaving conversation options unexplored, so...
Whenever she mentioned the Azadi soldiers, they attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble.
Other than April, she
Never
helped.
like this. Never like this. We scurry into Burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel, just in case, just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole and they throw fire into Burrow, fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward, out of Burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh. I stumble. Sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in ear now. I knock head. Fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
Is she truly sure that no others survived, though? She survived, others could have. And did all the Banda in all the world live in just one spot, or did they have other cities? Maybe she could find others. Although, she's got a whole empire here. Maybe what she's doing really is the smartest thing, right? She's got this whole empire that she's running. Well, business. Let's use her words. She's got this business she's running. And if it gets far-reaching enough, right, then perhaps if any other Banda are found, then word of that would come to her. Or if there's evidence that perhaps some still live. And then she could go track them down. I'm also wondering, she talked about the children and the old suffocated from the smoke. So maybe I misgauged and maybe she's not actually old.
I should continue my assignment. I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has so many hours.
True, and I'm a little concerned about that. I'm worried the game might make this be you only get to do one option. Hopefully not. I really want to do all the things. Let's see. What's our objectives say? Okay, we do still have the option at the moment to identify the collaborator, which is what I really want to do.
You do know that you're in the magic ghetto, right?
I
It's
do.
just that you don't look like you're from the ghetto.
I'm just a little surprised that you saw me to talk with me. Well, I kind of bumped into him. Maybe that's part of it. Alright. Let's cut through here just cuz. Alright. Bip. Let's go to this meeting. Where are you at, kiddo? Here we go. Oh, I should have just gone the other way. It would have led right to him.
Are you ready? Can we go now?
We can go now. Let's do
There's
it.
no reason to delay this mission. Let's go.
Finally! Follow me!
Oh, you're gonna actually... Okay. I thought we were just gonna, you know, cut scene and then be where we needed to be.
We need to leave the ghetto.
Okay.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Of the guards? Okay.
You may pass. Avoid
Oh,
the
he just
shadows.
popped
They may
out.
be
I was gonna see if
magical.
maybe we could watch how he's gonna do it, but...
Always be vigilant, citizen.
Alright, well, we can just go through.
If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Woo! No. I was tempted just to be a smart aleck and to bump into him, but then it might actually
See?
make us fail the mission,
Easy.
so...
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did
So
you
was
escape the
Bran
keep?
the Broken. No.
What? I didn't... How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Really?
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Well, come on,
Mysterious
man.
apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
I'd have said blue.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
Not much. You were wounded by Azadi bullets, you almost died. You're working with the resistance. Oh, and you betrayed your people, of course. Everyone knows that.
Everyone? Goddess.
What's your goddess like?
What?
You keep saying her name. Is she pretty? What's the colour of her hair? Is she brown like you, or white like some of the other Azadi? I'm pretty sure she's not blue.
I have no idea what the color of her hair is.
How can you
Huh.
not know? This is important.
It is not.
It is.
I know the colour of all our gods' hair.
Different
sure
sorts
you
of
do.
gods.
Do you want to know?
Yes.
I truly do not.
Oh, come on,
There's
Keon.
Amada. Her hair is golden red. Then there's Bidlan. His hair is black and curly, like mine. But he's a light blue, like a proper northern Dolmari.
Shadow take me.
Kea. She's also got dark hair, but with these purple streaks in it. Real pretty. And her skin is darker than Amada's and Bidlan. But she's not nearly as dark as me, of course. No gods have skin like mine. They're all way better.
Oh, come on, kiddo.
There's a difference?
I didn't realize.
Sure. Southern Dolmari, like my family, were lower caste. We can't ever become gods.
Wait, Dolmari can
We'll always
become
be
gods?
servants and soldiers and labourers.
And that's only because of the color of your skin.
Uh-huh. Well, not only, but mostly. Like, if I'd been born with lighter skin, my parents are still dark blue, so I wouldn't be able to get a good job. Not in the north, at least.
I didn't think the Dolmari treated their own in that manner.
Yeah.
Other Dolmari are the worst. Well, after the Azadi, of course. Northlanders don't care about how I look. They only care about what I can do for them. That's better, I guess. Although, I don't always understand if someone's going to be nice to me or not.
That's just
At
part of
least
life, kiddo.
the
You never
Azadi
know
are
for sure.
Easy to understand. They hate all of us. Doesn't matter if we're dark or light. It's all the same to them. Blue is blue.
You know, that was kind of a good reminder, though, right? It's very easy to think that, well, the Azadi are, of course, evil, and all of the magicals are wonderful, but now they got their own problems amongst themselves, too. Well, and we were reminded of that with the mole, also, with her saying she doesn't care about the resistance and the struggles of the other magicals, because even when the Azadi weren't a threat, her people were still treated badly. So, this certainly doesn't mean the Azadi are right. They definitely are in the wrong here. But it just means People do like to simplify. It's more complicated than it seems to be. It's okay, Thanksgiving just passed here in the US, so this is something we'll bring up. It seems like in more modern days, there's this idea that maybe there's something terrible about Thanksgiving and we should all feel guilty, all current Americans, at the way the United States was originally settled, and that it's so terrible to the Indians. The colonizers came over here and stole all their land and murdered all of them, and then try to pretend that that's not how things started. And really, that's not the case. First off, we don't pretend that that's not how it happened. And that isn't the entire truth of how it all happened. It happened, some of the land was bought, some of the land was taken by force. And that is terrible, but we learn about atrocities. We learn about the Trail of Tears and things like this in school. So it's not like no one's trying to paper over and say that didn't happen. We learn about these things. It's remembered. But in addition, it wasn't like it was a peaceful land in the first place. A lot of the native tribes were fighting each other as well. So, I mean, it's always, all of history is always so much more complex than people like to try to make it out to be. So it's just a good reminder, right? There's lots of layers to all these types of issues. And Thanksgiving in particular, I would say, is not a problematic holiday, because Thanksgiving is about a colony that was failing and they were starving, and the natives in the area did come on that day and help out the starving, dying colonists, right? So it's just yes, there weren't always good times between the colonists and the natives, but on that day there was, and that's the point of the holiday, is the greater ability that people can work together. We can come together and set aside differences and help each other out. It's possible. So it's an aspirational kind of holiday, I think. The goal is goodwill. It's not trying to pretend that there has only ever been goodwill. There hasn't been, and we know that. And it's not trying to pretend that horrible things didn't happen. But it's saying we do need to, if we want things to improve, we got to focus on the good stuff, right? You got to focus on the ability to reach something better than hostility. So
The boy reminds me a lot of myself at that age. Orphaned, a street urchin living hand to mouth, eager to get into all kinds of trouble.
This is it.
Ooh.
This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
It doesn't seem that hidden.
Are you sure?
Is it inside the building, maybe?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them.
Taken what from
them? It makes me
them?
sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad.
You're not...
No wonder humans hate us.
Oh, come on. Don't
We
hate
don't.
yourself, kiddo. A lot of
Look,
them do,
boy.
Kian, be honest.
Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your
More
skin.
than that, there's nothing wrong
How
with
and
the
where
way he
you've
looks
been
or the color of
born
his
doesn't
skin.
make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, Scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
You promised. No arguments.
Fine, fine.
What?
A tip would be appreciated. In recognition of all my hard work.
Give him a tip. Come on, he earned it.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little thief.
That's really sad, though. That's really sad that he listens to this, and instead of thinking, oh, wow, these people are really hateful, he takes it to heart. That sucks. Well, like the stuff about the skin tone that he's fully swallowed down. And what caste he is. Like, man, poor kid. Okay, so. I mean, we should be able to just walk right by this guy, but he's kind of standing in the way, so I have a feeling we won't.
I'll need to find a way to get past that goon.
Okay. So where are we? Over here. So I think we need to get into this courtyard. Maybe there's an alternate way in. We could go around the perimeter and see. I'm a little worried that if I talk to him, maybe he'll like call a guard or something. Then we'll be in trouble. But what if I just... No? Nope, we can't just slide by even though we've got our potion on. Okay. Let's try going around. I might be wasting time here. Maybe I just need to talk to the guy, but... Oh, climb up on these boxes and hop the gate. Do it, do it, do it.
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes.
Just climb up on these boxes and jump over. He's not interested. Alright, we'll leave these guys alone. They want nothing to do with us. Alright, let's see what he says.
Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? God's damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
The shadows.
The shadows.
Oh, hey.
Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
Okay, well, that was way easier than I thought. Well,
The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful and show that I belong at this assembly.
no.
I'm not going to just keep guessing. Sooner or later, even this brainless fool will see through my veil and call on the guards.
We're not going to give up immediately.
We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is...
Yeah, we could just say the same thing back to him.
blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line. What's the passphrase?
Blood and...
No.
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dolmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally.
Don't tear it up.
And your Honor Hilarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Well, first you gotta convince him to pack up and leave. Wait, wait, wait! No, 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 no! Alright, it was on her door, though, so potentially we could go find another one.
Definitely not a supporter of the National Front, that one.
Can we talk?
It's disgusting what's going on in there. Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
True.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Oh, what are they going to do? Ship me off to one of their re-education
They
camps?
might.
I'd like to see them try.
They might
could
throw
probably
you
do
in
it.
Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word. The moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
How are you gonna get the Azadi to leave, though?
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
Alright, well, she said something about an Honor Hilarist, but I don't know if that's the password. I think maybe more that's a person. What? What does that mean? F. Oh, it's just changing my view. Also, anything new? Nope. Alright, let's try looking at some doors. Any houses worth investigating? If they put them up on human houses, then Arnstadt's house might have one. No? Is this the game's way of telling me I missed something important over here? Okay, let's look at the map. Where does it want me to go? Or is it nothing? No, she's not. I can't talk to her. I don't think she's the person I want to deal with right now. Ooh. Can we pick up the bits? Excellent. Alright. Is it just these two? I thought she ripped it up into more than 2 parts. Alright, well, let's see what this gets us.
It's been torn into 3 pieces.
Okay, and we only have 2.
It's been torn into 3 pieces.
Ooh. Alright, so let's see if we can combine these. Excellent. And what does that give us?
It's been torn, honor, and... What?
The National Front
There's
for
a
Faith
word
and
missing.
Family and your humble human servant, Honor Hilaris Esquire, political candidate to the City Watch, invites you to a private gathering tonight in... I don't know, Geopicant something? Court? I can't remember. I don't know what that word says. At dusk, precisely. Honor and something. Okay, so Honor Hilaris, honor here, so I feel like it might be something to do with his name. But I'm not sure what. So let's see if we can't find that last piece. I thought she dropped them all here, but maybe not. Maybe she took some of it with her back over here.
Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
That piece of
for
paper
you.
you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece? The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I dunno. You sound Azadi to me. What do you want that flyer for?
We should tell her close
Long
to the
story.
truth.
I need it to find a traitor.
Excellent.
A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means.
Excellent.
Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Alright, let's see what we got. First, what does he say now?
It's a flyer for the National Front meeting. Honor and humanity.
And humanity. Oh, so...
It's the slogan used by the National Front.
So the last part
That
was
must be
nothing
the
to do with his
passphrase I
name.
need to get into the meeting.
Vote Faith and Family. Vote Honor Hilaris. Okay. Honor and humanity. Let's go do it. Alright, let's
Step
try this
aside,
again.
brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me.
I'm good at that.
Blood and land.
Well, it's supposed to be honor first, but fine.
Blood, land, honor, and humanity.
Okay.
That's what these people claim to care about. They cling to their slogans like drowning men cling to driftwood.
I am interested in that statement before, that the Magicals came and took things like... What? When? Haven't the Magicals basically always been here? Who took what from you? They're dreaming.
Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Hilaris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay. So, look for anyone familiar, I guess. Hey there, donkeys. I don't suppose either of you is a traitor.
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes. Oh, yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, The enemy lurks out there, in the shadows. The enemy, for they are close. They are everywhere. I smell them. Do you
I'm
not
too
smell
far
them?
away to get a real sense of that person.
Foreign spice, magic, filth. It warms my heart to see you standing before me.
I'm too far
Standing up
away
for
to get a
what's
real sense of
good
that person.
And fair. Glory, cousins. Glory be upon you.
There's nothing
The
unusual
light
about that
of
person.
the goddess. Yes, yes.
There's nothing
I spoke
unusual about that
recently with
person.
our benefactors. I spoke to them about that immigrant, the magical.
Which
Yes.
one?
Yes, yes.
Nothing in
I spoke to
particular
them.
stands
I
out.
said, listen to these humble, brave folk, your cousins. Humans
There's nothing unusual about
brought
that
to
person.
their knees by the
I'm
magic,
too far away to get a real
driven
sense
to
of that
bankruptcy,
person.
We can
to
sniff this
moral
person?
corruption.
Her clothes
Simple,
smell strongly of tar
uncomplicated
and
men
smoke.
and women
She
led
must be a
astray
factory
by the
worker.
Devilish, demonic, magical, the necromancer. I said to them,
His
I
left
said,
arm keeps
we
twitching.
need to make
He
a
appears
stand.
to have some sort of
Now.
muscular dysfunction.
Now! We need to
Does
rally
he?
behind our benefactors,
He
behind
must be
our
wearing
own.
leather
And I
undergarments.
said
How
to
can
them,
we
I said,
tell?
They make an unpleasant
need-
creaking noise.
what they need, what we need, is someone to
There's
stand
nothing
up
unusual about that
and
person.
speak the human cause.
There's
the
nothing
true
unusual about that person.
Marcurian.
The Azadi
Someone
have been
not
speaking your
afraid of
human
the
cause this
magical
whole time,
and his
dude.
She's
foreign
humming to
tongues.
herself. It's a
Yes.
tune I recognize.
Yes. You
A
know
sweet
me.
lullaby.
You know me. You know, I seek no fame.
The shadow
or
sits
fortune.
oddly on her. She looks like maybe
I
it's
seek only
not
truth.
actually human-colored
I
skin
seek
under their robe.
the light. I seek justice.
She's humming
for
to
brave,
herself.
Humble,
It's a tune I
human
recognize.
folk like you.
A sweet lullaby.
Yes. Yes, yes. I
Goddess,
stand here before you
man has a
as your
potent
servant.
odor.
I
He
stand
can't
here
have changed
before
his
you
clothes
as
or
your
taken a
humble
bath in months.
servant. Soon the city will elect a new council.
He smells of
a
lavender
new
oil.
leader.
Maybe he's a
One who will
physician.
take responsibility for the lawlessness
Nothing in particular
that
stands out.
haunts these occult,
Nothing in particular
ill-lit
stands out.
lanes. Our benefactors do
Her
great
posture
work.
is odd.
They do brave
It's almost
work,
like she's
important
tilting slightly to
work,
one side.
illustrious work.
Is it?
But they can't be everywhere. They can't protect all of you from your dark neighbours. And where the
He
Azadi
reeks of
fall
tobacco.
short, where
An
their
Azadi
light
variant,
doesn't
unless my
reach,
nose deceives
the
me.
City Watch can help.
Hammy used to smoke
Take the
this.
pin.
Thank you for coming. Thank you kindly.
Okay.
No, it's important.
Oh, okay. So the meeting's done. Got it. So based on all of those clues, we gotta find someone who matches some of the things we noticed. Very well.
Fast with our bastion of morality, Sami Raman. Now, no one says we have to abandon our gods. No. No. The light of the goddess is about acceptance, not disapproval. She smiles upon all good humans. Our common enemy is the filthy immigrant, the necromancer, the demon, the magical. That's what this is all about. It's about fighting the magical infestation. It's not about which gods we do or do not worship. No. The Azadi are nothing if not open-minded. They'll never curtail your right to worship your gods of old.
I think they will.
Of course, the goddess represents the truth and the light. She symbolises the fight against the magical sorcerer. To embrace her light is to
Worship who
embrace
you like, but by the way, the
humanity
goddess
itself.
is the best one.
Thank you again for coming. Thank you. May you walk in the light, cousins. And remember, vote Hilaris. Vote Faith and Family. Vote National Front.
Honor Hilaris. He leads this national front for faith and family.
Oh, we can't talk to him. It's gonna say,
Honor Hilaris.
is it worth it to talk
He
directly
leads
to him?
this national front for
Then
faith
he would
and family.
see us. Maybe not the wisest thing to do. Okay, we need to go back to the Old Town Market. Some of them are walking in other directions, but the person we need to find is in the market. So let's head there. Actually, is that basically where we are? Where are we? No, we're in the bones. Just go straight ahead. We'll be where we need to be. Excuse me. These pipes are all over the place, aren't they?
They're perfectly engineered and sturdy. No expense has been spared in forging these pipes.
And the... Hey! Who goes there? Must have been the wind.
Oh, there's the rest of our team. Alright, I don't want to check in with them.
Where have you been?
Well, I guess I don't get to choose. Oh, I do. I've been doing my mission. Simmer down.
Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation.
Nothing to say about Anu?
I trust Liko not to kill me, for as long as the Resistance needs me. After that, he will turn on me. I'd better be ready. I remember the day I killed his father. And I remember him. He was as old as me, just a boy. Afraid and angry. Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous situation.
Okay, let's see who we can find here.
Good day. I deal in something everyone can appreciate. Come to Rosewood's Apothecary.
Crunchy yeast bun.
I sell 100% natural products.
Tell your
She's
friends.
a sandwicher,
Guarantee your hair will
practitioner of the
Marcuria,
ancient
tell your
art of
friends.
sandwiching, and also an alchemist. Retired.
Sandwiches. I've got tasty sandwiches.
So is it going to be a vendor or someone just wandering around?
I've got eats from across the Northlands.
Also, I wonder, maybe I was supposed to talk with my team before I start looking.
No potions or spells, I'm afraid. There are a lot. Do come again. Exotic oils, foreign herbs, soothing salves, ointments.
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Well, because this is the area, right? This is the market. Yeah, the magic market. So that's definitely... Well, that's definitely where this says to find them. Alright, I think maybe we do need to talk to our team first. And then we figure out who the person is. Well, the only one I think we can talk to. Liko, but let's see.
Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
I can.
Go on then, before we lose him.
Okay. Well, which person is it?
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Marcuria's foremost sandwicher here, ready
That
to
man.
perform sandwiching to your...
Was he at the National Front Assembly?
Was
He
he?
looks somewhat familiar. I'm putting him down as a suspect.
Okay.
His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun.
They've survived many frigid winters and voided summers.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north.
Improves the taste, that does.
Maybe lavender oil.
Well, lavender oil was a thing.
This one sells exotic snacks and nibbles.
Crispy
I'm
bitter
certain
leaf,
I've seen
wrapped
that
in a
man somewhere
crunchy
before.
yeast bun.
How's he smell?
He smells of tobacco.
I've got eats from
I'm not
across the
familiar with the
Northlands.
scent.
Okay.
Marcuria's
probably a
foremost
Northlands weed.
sandwicher here,
Not the
ready
one
to
we need,
perform
then.
sandwiching to your exact orders.
In other words, she makes
Tell
sandwiches.
your friends.
Alright, so
And
possibly not a vendor.
apparently.
If they're all moving around, it's going to be hard to tell who I've looked at and
Tasty
who I haven't.
sandwiches.
Lift your spirits. Need to put some
That
spice in
beard. Where have I encountered that beard? He smells of tobacco.
Okay, not
I'm not
him.
familiar with the scent.
Maybe
It's
him.
probably a Northlands weed.
What about these
The
ones?
magicals keep their heads high. It's hard
No.
to shake the feeling that it's wrong for magicals to be walking around freely. But I'll have to get used to it. I'm fighting for them now.
orders.
Alright, so what's going on with you?
His breathing is heavy and wet.
And you...
His skin appears red
No.
and blistered.
What have you got going
Perhaps
on?
he smells faintly of
Might be
camphor,
this guy.
or the pine forests of the
I've got
north.
tasty sandwiches.
Maybe lavender oil.
What's going on with this one?
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed. No sorcery.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Well, if it's gotta be someone here... Wait, what's going on with this guy?
He smells of tobacco.
No.
I'm not familiar with
Man,
the
I'm
scent.
bad at this. They all kind of
It's
look alike.
probably a Northlands
It's hard to
weed.
keep track of who I've checked out and who I haven't. And let's just make sure. Does it have to be just the people there? None of them really stand out. Maybe the guy who potentially smells like camphor or lavender, but we're not sure which. Oh, there's nobody even over here. I don't remember hearing anything about
After
heavy,
my
wet
shift's over.
breathing, so I don't think we
Hey,
care about that.
Who goes there?
Nobody, don't
Must
worry
have been
about
the
it.
wind.
Alright, I'm just gonna go up here and then loop back. I think the magic market is what it said, so I think that's where I need to head back to.
People still keep their heads down
Yeah, I
around
don't think it's
Azadi
any of
military.
these.
They must fear the worst.
Alright, if I cut down here... How do I get out of here? Do I have to go all the way across?
It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment easier.
Okay, I think this is going... Not really... Well, kind of where I want to be, maybe. Not especially. We're going to go out here, and then we need to head south. If I can figure out which direction that is. So. Not this way.
Goddess, I'm tired of standing here night after.
Always be vigilant, citizen.
Alright then.
His breathing is heavy and wet.
Save your money and time and come to Rosewood.
Cured Elgin meat,
guarantee your
pickled
first
shrimp
stop
cheese,
is the
crispy
job.
bitter leaf, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bun.
Nibbles. I've got salted tatters from Riverwood.
He smells
soaked
faintly
in
of
saltwater
camphor,
brine and rat
or the
piss.
pine forests of the
rat
north.
piss keeps it fresh.
I'm really worried I'm
Maybe
going to get this
lavender oil.
wrong.
Salted tatters.
Ugh.
Sure you don't want a nice lump of pickled cows, kidney? It's the perfect late night munch.
Is it this
Where are
guy?
you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man!
Far away as a deer.
I don't know if he's the right guy or not. He might be the wrong guy. Oh man. That feels like a really... That's a really big deal. We just made a very strong accusation against somebody, and I'm not really that sure about it. Oh, I don't like that at all. I don't feel good about that choice. I feel like I maybe got the wrong guy. Shoot. Alright, well what now?
Nibbles, scrub, tasty morsels.
Rooster and Kitten,
Foremost sandwich
which
anywhere,
is
ready to
down by the
perform
docks, right? It's number 4. Okay, so we gotta go across here and then up. So if I go this way, right? Yeah. Well, I feel really good about our negotiations with the mole, but I do not feel good about our other objective.
Next week, I get to leave Marcuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait. I'm so sick of this shit stain.
Okay. Right up this road. Oh yeah, there's the sign right there, with the cat riding on the rooster.
The rooster and kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. The rooster and kitten. The rooster and kitten.
Okay, nothing else to say about that.
Is friendly with the resistance. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
What's the matter? She says. What's the matter, me child? What a laugh. Like I don't see there's a man with a bloody spear behind the curtain wearing Azadi boots and a helmet.
Oh, wow.
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele, and I'm sure he's happy about that. At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check. There are mostly labourers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance. Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele.
Can I talk to
and
these
I'm
guys?
sure he's happy about that.
No. Well, wait a minute before we talk to the barkeep. Ooh, Azadi hang out in his bar, huh?
At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check.
I like the details it's got. These pillars are interesting.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
You're just sitting up here drinking all by yourself? Seems kind of boring. What's your story, friend? Alright, well this one's reading a book at least. Some kind of entertainment. That one, I don't think he had a book over there. Nice chickens. Alright, let's go talk to the barkeep.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk. Come on, said the clergy, a man has his urges, but the witch only wanted to talk.
Alright, thanks for sharing.
That must be the publican. Ulvik, I think his name was. The publican of the Rooster and Kitten. That is the oddest name. Why not the Cock and...
Uh-huh.
Oh, yes. He's the proprietor of this establishment. That must be the publican. Ulvik, I think his name was.
What can I get you, my good man?
I'm not here to drink, and I have no use for alcohol. It clouds the mind, confuses the heart, and taints the soul.
Well, you have to get something. You can't just go into an establishment and sit, take up space, and order nothing.
I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place, but I can at least hold a cup and pretend to be drinking stronger stuff.
Yeah, but he'll know, and he might feel a little resentful that you're just hanging out and he didn't make any money off you, unless we have to pay for the water.
Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to blend properly in with the patrons of this filthy hive?
Well, probably the first thing is to not consider it a filthy hive. You can get a cup of wine.
A glass of iced wine, please.
He's not gonna have iced wine. Come
Iced wine. Wine and ice. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself?
on. Like, come on, Kian. Does this look like a place that has ice?
Here's your merriment strummed up.
Thank you.
Your friend. She's upstairs.
Is she? She
Friend.
must have just snuck in because she won a
Yes.
moment ago.
Your friend. She's been waiting. You don't want to keep a woman waiting for too long.
Kian, you are not smooth at this at all.
Another beer, Da?
No, I'm good.
No,
Your friend
I'm...
is still waiting. Up. Stairs.
This poor guy, he's like, what is wrong with you? Get with it, fella. Oh, my glass of wine doesn't count as a item.
Balance be cursed. Oh, I'm gonna be feeling this tomorrow. Might as well have a few more since I'm already well and truly fucked.
Don't... Just stop now. You're gonna just make it worse, fella. Marcurian patrons. He's just one guy.
Ah, finally. There you are. Sit.
Who is this?
Please. I saved you a seat. Sit down.
She must be this friend
You
Ulvik was
look
referring
quite
to.
ridiculous standing there.
She does appear to be waiting for someone.
I'm gonna sit down. Just hang on. I'm making observations.
My friend, according to the barkeep.
Take a seat, will you?
I don't know her face. She must be this
Okay.
friend Ulvik was referring to.
Calling attention to us.
She does appear to be waiting for someone.
All right, where are we sitting over
Fine.
here?
Don't sit. Just stand there like an idiot.
Oh,
Sooner or
right
later
there.
you'll tire, and then you'll just have to sit.
I had to figure out the correct seat to sit in. Very well.
Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not Azadi.
If you're not with the
Okay.
Resistance and you're not Azadi, who are you working for?
The mole?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
All right, give a little more information. Come on now. You got the wrong man's.
This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me.
No, she probably is, but
Who in Shadow's name is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. She claims to be my friend and then she threatens me. Not the best way to begin a conversation.
she's obviously trying to keep things kind of secret, and you're terrible at that, Kian. I don't think we need to get all aggressive about this yet. I don't think we're the wrong person. Let's be a little cautious and
Whose name
curious.
is this woman? If she's looking for me, I need to know why. I will have your name.
You will have my name. So forceful. So like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Alvane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies.
Just give me something to
Some
call you.
me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have. So it's time to leave.
That's it, really?
Hit me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him.
But why would I look you
Be
up?
seeing you, friend.
What would I want
Wait.
to leave you a message for? Give me some information.
How did you see through my veil?
Oh, that's the more
What?
important question, huh? I didn't
You
even think
shouldn't
about
be
that.
able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
Knows him intimately, or maybe if she's just good at spotting magic. Alright, Anu definitely saw her. Let's ask Anu about her. We could also ask the bartender, since he sent us
I
up
should
here
be
in the
getting
first place.
home. Just one more for the road. A bit of Dolmari courage to help me get started. And then I'll head home.
Alright, you said she was waiting for me. What made you think that?
Some nights I wish I'd stayed on the Kandar's tusk and never returned. Things were simpler out there on the Great Ocean. You only had to worry about the wind and the weather.
Was the Kandar's Tusk the name of the boat that April took in the first game? I don't know for sure now. Is he someone that we've met before?
Things would have been different had I married the lovely Princess Kumaka back when I was younger, but it was not to be. Instead, I came back to Marcuria to battle the tyrant. At least I have this place to my name. The Rooster and Kitten is my island of tranquility in the sea of shit this city has become. When I've saved enough iron, I'll set sail for the southern seas. Some nights I wish I'd stayed on the Kandar's tusk and never returned.
I really like Enu. She's quick, smart, capable and funny. I don't think I quite understand her, but I do like her. Enu's a great counterbalance to Liko, and I know he would do anything for her. Enu, our Zidling. She's a great asset to the Resistance.
She's barefoot, I just noticed
I really
that.
like Enu. She's quick, smart, capable and funny. I don't think I quite understand her, but I do like her. Always angry, but a good man to have by your side in a dangerous
so that's
situation.
just the same observations about him. I wonder, maybe she has the kind of toes that... Yeah, they look like maybe they got little claws in them, so maybe shoes would not be comfortable for her.
Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That lady that just
That
passed
woman.
by.
Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by.
You looked at her.
Liko?
Uh-huh.
Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face. The fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here.
Ulva keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do. But
We shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Did she say HQ?
Yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do.
No.
But did he...
I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well.
Did he plant someone
I
in the
won't
meeting?
kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know. Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
But wait, what about the red-haired woman? What about Anna? Tell me.
Enu's a great counterbalance to Liko.
Alright.
And I know he would do anything for her.
I don't like Anu's answers about Anna there, because she did definitely turn to look at her. Maybe she's just teasing me? Also, Kian should have... He really needs to give a little more information, be a little more specific. Instead of the mystery woman or whatever, just say it. That woman who walked by, she had the red hair. She told me her name was Anna. Like, come on. Communicate a little more with people, Kian. Alright. But I think we just got an autosave, so we will go ahead and wind things down here, because I have a feeling either something might happen on the way out, or if it doesn't, then we're going to transition into a new scene, and there'll probably be like a lot of dialogue and stuff. So I think this is a good spot to end. Next time, we'll see about leaving Marcuria, maybe learning more about the details of this test that Liko put us to, and we'll have to keep an eye out and see what happens with Anna here, who she is.